Hello and welcome to another episode of the Wild Dispatch. We're doing a bit of a different one today. We've done a few in the past, but this one is another audio diary from the second week of hunting in the Eastern Cape that happened about a month ago. There's a lot of messages and chats and conversations with a lot of different people in this one, so rather than giving a long list of names, thank you everyone for being involved, and let's get on with the episode.
Welcome to the Wild Dispatch.
Hi Matt, this is Robin. It's a small world over here, I guess, but a friend of a friend, I think a friend of Otto's, passed on your number because I was sending the feelers out a little while ago looking for fallow hunting. Thankfully, I'm all sorted now. I'm heading over to the Eastern Cape on Friday, and I've already heard that things are starting to ramp up, so I'm excited for that. Congratulations on that huge pig, by the way. I saw you post that on Instagram. Looks like an absolute beast. I'm already jealous, but excited to be getting over there. So yeah, just wanted to say hi and wish you good luck, man. I hope you managed to chase off some good stags. Apparently there's some nice ones that are going to come out of the woodwork soon here, so I'm sure it'll be nothing compared to what you guys are getting up to, but I'm happy to just experience my fallow rut for the first time. Alrighty, cheers, mate.
Awesome, nice to hear from you. That's so cool. I'm glad that you going to experience the fallow deer rut for the first time. Yeah, I did a solo camping trip earlier this week, only about 3 nights, 4 days, but it was really, really fun. I mean, we had a good time. I saw some beautiful stags, got some amazing footage of them croaking. I'll send you some videos. And then, to knock it all off, I got that beautiful pig. I mean, I love shooting beautiful pigs, and that just came as a treat. I wasn't really expecting it, and you can't turn down that opportunity. But no, where are you heading to? Where are you going to go hunt? I hope you come right with a beautiful stag. I mean, it is something to experience. It's so fun. And just to be out there and watch them do their thing. I mean, to shoot one is just the cherry on the top. But if you aren't successful in harvesting one, you'll still have a great time there. I mean, they're so fun to just watch and be around. And I'll send you some videos now and you can have a look at what I'm talking about. But it'll get you ready for, for your trip. Get you excited.
That video is going to be proper fired up, man. Hearing those stories. Ooh. Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm lucky. I'm feeling lucky. It was kind of feeling like I wasn't going to get a chance to make it happen this year. So this is the first time my wife's from Swellendam. So this is the first time we've been over here during the rut. I've been here lots of other times, but for some reason it just never landed. So I've been hoping and dreaming of doing a fallow rut for a long time. So yeah, excited, man. I managed to get into a place which is just by Komani, I think is the name. It's not too far from there. Thank you for the offer. I'll definitely get in touch if I have any questions or things I want to hear about, because I know you guys know what you're doing when it comes to chasing stags. Okay, it's 6 a.m. The beginning of another adventure to the Eastern Cape. I am heading to a different farm this time. Did I say it's 6 a.m.? I'm clearly very tired. I'm excited to get over it. The fallow rut is kicking off. It's been going for maybe a week and it's ramping up. And yeah, I've never been before, so excited to experience it. I see a lot of videos from multiple places around the world. New Zealand, South Africa. I guess that's the multiple places. Long drive, 10 hours. But because it's early, I should hopefully get there before dark. It's a bit later in the year now. It is April 10th, Friday. which is coming into winter in South Africa, which means it's much shorter days, which is the first time in a long time I've actually been hunting more realistic hours over here in SA, because normally I'm here in the midsummer and it's like 4 a.m. starts, 10 p.m. finishes. So yeah, it's very civilized. We'll see what happens. I'm excited. Lots of other animals, also even female buffalo is on the cards, so I'm excited to see how big this thing is. amongst a bunch of other animals. Right, I need to stop talking and concentrate on driving because I'm clearly too tired. Hello. How's it? Lekker, dankie. Can you fill up, please?
What's the oil windscreen tire price?
No, I actually just had it done at the last place, so that's all fine. Thank you.
Heb meneer Asmars op een kaart?
Yeah, I don't have. But I forgot to say, can we add a tip? No. Sorry, I don't have any cash. I don't have any cash. Do you like Durivores? I have some. Do you like some?
Yes.
This is Cabanossi.
Goeie donkey.
Yeah, donkey.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Yes, I'll be in touch soon. I think it would be actually like in maybe a week or maybe even a bit less, because that's actually when I'm over in the Eastern Cape. I've just been pulled over for a road stop, so I'm gonna have to say goodbye now, because I think the policeman will be unhappy.
Yes, fine. Okay. Good luck with our police. Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Okay. Bye bye.
Cheers. Bye.
Hello, sir.
How's it going?
I'm alright. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
We're just doing a routine inspection, sir. Driver's license, please.
Yes.
You can just show me the back of the driver's license, right?
Yeah, sure. So give me 1 second. It's in here. There you go.
Is this one?
It's a US.
You stay in South Africa now?
We've been staying here more and more. My wife is from Swellendam.
Okay.
So, yeah, we are here for another month or so now. But we've been here for a couple of months, yeah. We love it here. We plan to move here soon.
You plan to move back?
Yeah.
But Swellendam is alright, man.
Well, we won't be moving to Swellendam. We actually bought a very small place in Prince Albert. So
Prince Albert?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nearby.
Yeah. So we're excited. It's a beautiful town.
Yeah, it's nice quiet there. And like Oudtshoorn is nearby,
Yes,
George,
yes.
and even Mossel Bay is nearby. So I'll probably see you more often now.
Yes.
Because you say you're going to stay that side.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. Safe journey, eh?
Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye. Okay, here first. First croaks here. They stop. They get stage fright. I heard it though as I was walking out.
Yeah, there was one there and then one started there.
You ever tried calling them?
I have, yeah.
That would be a fun thing to play around with. Does it work?
So, you can't get as deep as what they sound, but the funny little call that I do, it doesn't, they don't run away. They actually stop and come back and
They
look.
want to come. Because if you sound like a sissy, then they probably want to fight you, right?
Yeah, that's what I said to Callum. I said, they probably think I'm like a juvenile.
Like, who's this joker?
Yeah, he's going to come chase me
I'm going
away.
to come show this guy.
So we were like,
There you go.
Hopefully they're more active tomorrow than what they have been.
It's going to be a slightly cooler day tomorrow, right? It's been hot the last couple of days, huh?
Yeah. One over there, way over there as well.
Yeah.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
And do you take frontal shots on the fallows as well? Like if they're coming in real close? The only reason I say that, I guess, is because of like elk do that. They like come charging real close.
So Callum, did he tell you about his cock-up?
He mentioned that there was a cock-up, but didn't go into too much detail. He said that he was trying to find...
So that same one where I called a little bit and he wasn't too interested in coming out. Eventually Callum stalked a bit closer and then couldn't get a shot, and he moved across, and there was a young stag that the bigger stag was chasing away, and then a doe sort of ran out past us, and the stag literally ran straight up to Callum at like 5 yards and kind of stood there, didn't see Callum, then it like chased the doe, or like ran after the doe, and then I think he caught wind. Still didn't see him, just caught wind and then darted off. So while this all happened, he had a beast broadhead in.
Okay,
and
an expandable.
Yeah, so while he was stalking, it slapped open on a piece of grass or a twig or something. So he didn't want to shoot it with it open. Where I said, in hindsight, you probably should have just, it's so close, like just
5
let
yards.
it fly,
Yeah.
So he took his arrow off to put it down, and then the buck ran in. So he's like, doesn't have an arrow knocked. He's like grabbing another arrow and he's like, he's back gone.
Gonna dry fire the thing to death.
Yes.
Oh.
Shame, man. Yeah, it sucked because it was a
nice one.
Nice one.
He did tell me about
like,
that. He did tell me that story, but I wanted to hear if it was the same. You never know, right?
Yeah.
That's funny.
As I saw him untip the arrow, I just saw the buck running towards us. I was like, this is over. Yeah.
So we went to sleep with the sound of fallows and mountain reedbuck. That's what that whistling noise is, which plays a part later on in the story. Also the sound of local staff enjoying a bit of downtime before the week of hunting that laid ahead of us.
So, it's 6 a.m. PH was pretty kind to me this morning. I wasn't sure what time the sun was going to rise, but he was clearly being easy on me because the sun is coming up a little bit, but it's not proper sunrise yet. I can already hear the fallows croaking. I think it's going to be a good day. So I'm going to get ready quick and get out there. Whilst making a stalk, I looked down the hill and I saw a nice waterbuck, which is like a huge animal, almost as big as an elk, with a white ring on its bum. Very grey, slightly longer hair. They have a very distinctive smell that's a little bit skunky. So that waterbuck got run out with a few kudu cows that saw something was going on and trotted away, but he's now standing under a tree and is just looking around, doesn't know what's going on, so we're waiting for him to calm down and see what his next move is. But all in all, it's stunning here. Yeah, we're high up, looking at a beautiful view, lots of mesa style hills, very rolling hills amongst it with beautiful thickets and thick thorn trees everywhere. In clusters or groups, which are like perfect for stalking. It's like ideal territory here. Yeah, I'm glad to be back.
lucky that it's the rut, and I'm excited to be here. Got a bit distracted there. Heard some croaking. Forgot about that as soon as I saw a big warthog. But such is hunting here, I guess. It's a lot of opportunities, so easy to get distracted. Okay, we just been up top of the hill, seen actually 4 nice bucks. 2 were fighting, a black one and a light one. Now we're charging down the hill to try and get close to them. Hopefully we can get there before they lose interest in each other and piss off. Let's try and calling them in. Okay, we're just moving into the valley. You can hear croaks all around. Oh, left. Through there. I just saw him walk this way. The dark one. I don't know if it's the dark one. He's walking left to right towards her. Looks like a smaller one. Yeah. Okay, there's an impala. There's also an impala over there. I think looking at us. So just next to, it's just to the right is where the bug is. Is that a pig? No. Okay. There's another bug. There's a big one here, but I'm not sure if it's one of those 2. Seems like the impalas calmed down as now walking through. Might have to like do a bit of a liquid crawl to this. Sounds good. Okay. So is that the black one or the? No, it's not the black one. It's the one that was running to that corner there. Oh, okay. First one. Yeah. Have a look. It's that dark one. No, it's a different one. Ah, in the middle here. So we crawl in, threading the needle somehow through the does, getting closer and closer into an area which, amongst all of the trees, there's just a little bit of foliage, a few leafy low bushes that we can kind of break up our outline a bit better with, because otherwise it's mostly just clear undercover. It might be the first day, but this is the biggest buck I've seen so far. And it is fired up. It is going in circles, doing loops, herding up its does, charging at the other smaller bucks that are there. I guess it's a stag. Yeah. Charging at the other stags that are there. He keeps looping close to us, but not close enough. There's a lot of sticks and branches covering shooting lanes, so the opportunity doesn't really arrive. He's also moving all the time, so it's really hard to get to a point where there's a definitive shot available. 47. I think we can get in there, move into this shade, and then around. Big guy left. Is it? Looks like it's the light one. Range him. He's coming. guessing this is the two guys that were fighting before.
Maybe, but I don't know.
Look bigger, like his neck was bigger.
Let's just sit here and see. Maybe it comes.
Okay.
This big guy is looping back and forth, croaking his tits off. I start ranging all around because, I mean, he's so erratic, I don't know exactly where he's going to come from, but I want to make sure that I'm as ready as I can be in case he throws a curveball towards us. I don't know exactly how long we wait for, but it feels like a really long time. Maybe 30 minutes. It could have been 12, but it felt like 30. William, my PH, is super patient. He's keeping me on a leash, but I am like dying to crawl in closer. But the last thing he wants to do is have me blow up the area and all the does run away and the stacks just clear out. This is the best opportunity that we have had and could possibly have the whole trip, so we've got to make it count as well.
Fired up. It's probably like, what, 50, 60 right now through thickets. It's hard for him to come this way. It seems like we could maybe let him crawl through into this shade of this tree and maybe move up. There's a bit of a window to move up there, but do you think we should just hang back? I think let's just wait. Okay. I'm overexcited. I just want to get in there. I think the rat is definitely starting to fire up a bit more than it was last time. Yeah. It's good. Glad that I'm here at the right time. So this one calling that's fired up is definitely the biggest one that's in here. Yeah. 42 yards. 43 yards. It's not clear. Just get ready again. Yeah. That's just one. Scum, this is the smaller one in front there. Okay. 24 yards on the smaller one. Okay. Bigger one's walking away. Yeah. It's not that small. Yeah. The other one's definitely bigger.
More and more bucks start More and more stags start coming in, getting closer and closer as this guy just runs around breaking and thrashing and croaking all over the place. I get really low and snake in, but the most difficult part of the stalk is actually crossing a small window of bright sunlight. Eventually I just try and make my move across as the stag is looking away on one of his loops, but one of the smaller stags then gives an alert call. I think that it could be all over, but that actually works in my favor. The big stag loses his mind, comes charging all the way across, runs maybe 80 yards, chases that stag who gave an alert call, just a tiny alert, and then comes trotting back right in front of me.
I'm going to record a little recap. Maybe for Callum, maybe. So what happened then?
So, we parked the truck and we went for a little walk to spot some fellows, and we managed to hear a bit of grunting. Didn't really spot anything. Took a walk to go investigate what we could find. And we found two decent sized ones and probably 5 smaller ones with a heap of does.
Yeah. That was on the other side of the hill, right? Where we were looking over those 2 in the clearing, or am I jumping the gun?
No, sorry, I forgot about those.
The black one and the black one and the tan one.
Yeah, so they were fighting.
But they were quite decent sized.
They were proper, yeah, the black one was proper. So
definitely getting excited.
We made a mission to try and get those before they disappeared, but they kind of did. When we got closer, we didn't have eyes on them.
Yeah.
And then we heard one calling in the thicket. So we went inside, and then that's where we saw 2 all right sized ones and 5 smaller ones with does.
Okay. So me being dumb, I thought that the darker one that was in the shade, I thought that was the black one that was on the side of the hill that we kind of approached, and the one that was like, "Fuck, look at that."
Well, in hindsight, it could have been, but it wasn't. So, anyway, we did a stalk and we got in nice and close. Sat for quite a while watching them.
Yeah, like within 40 yards.
Yeah, and
50 yards.
He was fired up. He was dominating, chasing little buck away, herding up his does, and he decided to move in a bit closer. Still couldn't get a shot on him.
Just too thick.
Yeah.
And moving too much.
Couldn't thread the arrow through those sticks.
No. I mean, you could have tried, but it felt like it would be.
Yeah.
You would be asking for a lot of luck.
Yeah. And then you took the call to go forward, and the little buck actually spotted you on the way.
He did.
To your spot that you wanted to get to.
Just kind of like. I had to cross like a bright open area, right? That was tough. I kind of like tried to snake my way across, but he definitely saw something.
He did see you, yeah, and that's when he gave his little alert bark, and it actually worked in your favour because the bigger buck sort of crossed your path.
It pissed him off. The big buck was like,
"Yeah, he's gonna go get him."
He like charged 50 meters across and just like went to give that one that barked a hiding.
Yeah. And then on his way back to his house, you gave him a hiding.
That is true. That is true.
Where did you guys connect? How far do you reckon it was?
So, if you went by where I aimed with my sight, 27 yards. I think in reality, maybe 15 tops. Yeah, I hit him high.
So luckily we got it on film, so that's good. Got the evidence.
Got the evidence.
It all worked out.
Nice for the first morning. Nice to get that on the board.
Yeah.
I like that feeling where the pressure's off a little bit.
Yeah.
You're not going to go home empty-handed. Yeah, it's lekker.
Meat in the freezer.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
No worries.
That was a lot of fun being around there croaking. That's the first time ever.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, man. It's the first time I've ever been in a fallow rut. So.
Yeah, it's quite an experience. Gets the blood pumping a bit.
Yeah, it's good.
You assholes. I actually was very happy that you had. I was going to say, that's like, you've traveled a long way and that would be a flippin' hell of a trophy to get. So anyway, well done. Well done. That's an awesome fellow. It's actually such a nice fellow that. It looks a lot like the one that ran at me when I had no arrow in the quiver. Arrow in the bow. Is it the same one, William, or not? Because he also had like a split. Yeah, that's a nice one, man. Send some more photos of the side of the antlers, bruh.
So I asked William to wake me up after 10 minutes. 25 minutes later.
So, after a successful morning hunt, and then a celebratory sandwich and a reset, this time we head out to another area, but naturally that food in our bellies starts to take its toll. Despite the slightly precarious place of napping in a shady spot on a cliff, the nap was a good idea because we were about to jump straight back into some action immediately. William took me around the edge of the cliff facing into the wind. A few close encounters happened with mountain reedbuck, but we ended up finding a small bachelor group of impala. I took the shot, and for the first time, it actually hit.
Does that happen every time?
Thing just fucking down. I was like not even 100%. I was like just going to see how it feels. But like the pin sat really nice. It's like, oh, fuck, I'll throw it. Well done. Thanks, man. Impala, my first Impala. Just got to find my broadhead. Oh, Callum's going to be squirming in his seat. Now he's going to be full of love and happiness. You'll see. My word. Dropping bombs. You weren't filming then, eh?
I couldn't.
Oh, fuck, I should have put my camera on today. That was a mistake. Well, good thinking, man. It's worked to make the move up here. Just fucking dropped, eh? Sounded like a heavy hit.
Look at all this blood.
Where did I hit on this side? Let's not roll him around in the blood first. Find this fucking arrow.
Oh, no.
Fuck. Okay, at least I got the tip.
What the hell?
Huh?
These are like bombs, man.
Yeah. They cut. They make a hole.
Robin, fuck, cool, man. Yes, there's 2 animals in one day. Well done, man. I got a really nice kudu today at 38 meters, 41 yards. Fucking perfect shot. And there was a bloody swarthawk branch hanging right over the fucking goddamn shoulder. And I knew it's my birthday today, and I knew if I shoot that thing, I'm going to ricochet off that bloody twig, and there's going to be a wound, and I'll have a shit birthday, so I didn't shoot. Anyway, thanks. Yes, he's doing well. Lovely, man. Awesome. Yes, that's exciting, eh? And that's a lovely fallow deer. Look at those beautiful palms, or whatever they call them. Oh, it's a beautiful. It hasn't worn them down too much. Beautiful deer. I can give you a hell of a lot of advice. Don't ever waste your money making shoulder mounts, because I've got a fucking trophy room full. Nobody wants it. My kids don't want it. My wife doesn't want it. I'm trying to fucking sell it, and I can't get anything for my animals. And I just a fucking $1 million down the drain making shoulder mounts for nothing. I sold my bison shoulder mount for 65,000 Rand. But when I look at how much it cost me, and to get the trophy back to South Africa, it was $5,000. So 65,000 Rand doesn't cover it. But it's not a bad whack. Have a lovely day. Keep hunting. Cheers.
Okay, day 2. We are heading back out after a very pleasantly surprising, successful day yesterday. Let's see if we can keep the fortune going. Looking for all kinds of things, really. Let's see what gets in front of us. But waterbuck, mountain reedbuck, springbok, maybe another fallow if it's a real chunker. Could be, if it's a toad, I think is the official term. But we'll have to see what fortune brings us. So we just seen a really nice waterbuck bull. It's actually the one that William was looking for. It's a stonker. He saw us in the bucky, but yeah, he's trotted off into an area, so we know where he is. The wind is not perfect, but I think if we do a quick loop, we'll be able to make a move. So yeah, fingers crossed, that could be fucking amazing. Okay, so the waterbuck has sauntered up the hill. I'm talking to the listeners. Hello, listeners. Oh, yeah, the waterbuck has popped off.
too upset, so we'll try and get him tomorrow. Switching to warthog, which is always a fun mission. Actually, I'm not sure if I reported back on what was happening last night. It was kind of a wild one. We saw that waterbuck run off up the hill. A different one, also a fatty. Reverted to pigs, because pigs are always good fun. By pigs, I mean warthogs. Made a stalk in. 2 boars, ran off immediately. Saw us miles away, which was very strange. Wind couldn't have swelled. And then managed to stalk in, it was about 50 yards, and then I kind of managed to belly crawl in and get behind a piece of grass, and then a nice sow just fed in. And I got fed in, and I managed to make a shot. It was thick grass, and actually it's from the thing I learned before when I was hunting with Fred. And I wasn't confident taking a shot on an animal at that point, because you can't even really see the vitals. You can just see the top of their back, but it's just knowing the anatomy well enough. Fred drew me a little diagram last time. That really helped. So I sent the arrow. The thing jumped forwards because they got such insane reactions, but we found maybe 100 yards away. So yeah, nice to finish off the evening with a bit of cheese sausage pig, a meat pig. So yeah, good. Just seen my first snake catcher bird of the day. Always makes my day when I see one of those. They're just such amazing animals. It's 4.5 foot tall, long legs that are snake bite proof, a shock of feathers behind its head that looks like a ceremonial headdress. They're pretty incredible animals. William was telling me he saw one pull a huge snake out of a hole once and batter it to death and then eat it.
Hey, bud, I kind of recognize the farm you were on. Are you just outside Queenstown? If so, you must definitely pop in here when you're done. Come say how's it. No, my rut doesn't start. We had a bit of change of plans. We were meant to start early next week, but my mates had to take on an extra hunt. Yeah, lekker, but I see you hunting with old William Doney, and then me and him go way back. We actually PH'd on the same farm together. Let me know. Maybe we can pop out there quickly and hook up a little podcast session and actually chat about it. Maybe Monday evening or Tuesday evening. Let me know. We'll definitely be lucky to catch up.
Shit, it was light early, eh? I was outside at 5 o'clock and I actually thought the sun was coming up. It was the bloody moon.
Yeah.
No, I looked out my window and I was like, shit. But I mean, I've been awake most of the night, so you see I didn't put my seatbelt on there.
You haven't attempted yet.
Wait, maybe when you start going. Yeah. We'll count how many times. I'll have a shoot. I'll need to have a shooter every time I do it. So that every time I get in the car,
you put it on.
Putting the seatbelt on. Yeah, I'm good.
Where are we going? What do we do?
Fuck knows, you the PH.
You want waterbuck, eh? You more
Me?
on waterbuck.
Well, I am, but obviously
also,
Callum's
Callum's
here for the rut at the moment, hey? Let's go. Well, I think it might be quiet for the rut for a little bit, hey?
I think on the outside's going to be better for us. Let's maybe start on the outside.
Yeah.
Didn't you want to do
Let's look at that.
Sugar Daddy?
Should we look at Sugar Daddy for a second? Just have a look at the hill and see if they're around?
Nah.
Okay.
We'll leave him.
Okay.
All I'm telling you is if you fuck it up and he walks past me, I'm drilling him. There's no etiquette here.
Can't introduce me to Sugar Daddy and then take him away from me.
I must say I'm a little pissed off. I wasn't introduced to Sugar Daddy.
Okay.
Well, if he's Sugar Daddy and you shoot him, then you become baby girl, eh?
Yeah.
Jeez, is that a waterbuck on that wall there? Below, next to the gemsbuck?
Yeah.
No, it's a letre.
Oh,
okay.
No, yeah, it's a bit thin. It's like there was something wrong there. Jeez, I cocked up on a monster letre bull.
You excited this morning, Cam?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm always excited to be here, bro. I mean, I'm not at work and I'm in the bush. What is it not to be excited about?
Someone's fresh this morning after a few days of hunting.
Yeah,
the edge is taken off of me a little bit.
Yeah, you've taken the edge off. Okay. I'm getting there.
I can go. I'm good.
I've also got a bow leaning against me. So
I'll get the gates from now because it's actually easy for me to get out.
There's only one other one, so. And now the keys in the Yep. Shit, check that scar. Yeah. That's fucking kid. Okay, I'm jumping out for a photo.
Okay, I'm gonna go fetch my key.
Fuck the animals. It's photo time. Callum's here to shoot pictures.
Shit. Makes you drive bad.
Yes, he's full of chirps this morning.
He's very chirpy. Look at him.
We're gonna have to cut him down to size.
He's been working too hard. He's a little bit manic now. Eh? He's like got his freedom.
You sleep well?
I did. Thank you. I actually did. I was like knocked out, and wasn't awake in the night too much. It's good.
Sorry, have you got the key? Can you open for me, please?
What's his name?
Who?
Guy opening the gate.
I actually don't know. I'll find out. I can't remember.
I'll ask.
Is your WhatsApp working?
No, my phone is broken.
Aibo. Okay, I want to give you some sizes here quickly.
Hey, I'm Robin.
Morning.
What's your name?
𝐹𝐼𝐸𝐿𝐷.
Yes. Nice to meet you, 𝐹𝐼𝐸𝐸𝐷.
Okay.
Callum.
Yes.
I'm just going to start recording you a second. You go, who are you? I'm going to be doing some recordings today.
Yeah. Oh, you're asking me a question? What do you want to know?
You've been on the pod once before, remember?
Oh, yes I have.
When was that?
I haven't been on a pod.
You've been on when we were running around chasing the Roy cut.
Yes.
No, that tells me that you don't listen to my podcast.
No, I listened to that. I was involved in that and I listened to that. And I hiked that hill with everybody down the hill.
You didn't listen to it.
No, I did.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're around now. So when people hear your enthusiastic chirps, they're going to know who's speaking.
That's great. Can't wait. I've come in with the fire.
You have?
Yeah, that's the one we came back for yesterday.
Okay. The one that was injured.
Well, he was on this side of the road and he ran across the road and up in there.
Yeah.
Was that the one that was limping or not?
Yeah.
It's good. He's wounded now, so he's ready for you, Callum.
Re-wounded.
You can wound the other leg.
Re-wound him. Technically, if I wound him, I don't have to pay though. Eh?
Yeah, you do. You actually pay.
He's already wounded.
Even if you miss, you pay. As soon as that arrow leaves that string, you pay.
Does you pay if you knock an arrow?
Yeah. No, when it comes off the string.
Off the string. Oh.
You better not unnock an arrow.
Luckily, it's not when your broadhead deploys. Otherwise, I'd be like 4 animals down.
You need to fucking duct tape that thing closed.
Yes, no, those broad beasts didn't operate. You know that I've since spoken that weekend. I've since spoken to 2 other guys who tried them and had exactly the same problem. They keep deploying, and the problem is they're so like. I said, oh well, I just pushed them back. They were like, are you fucking mad? Like, it was risky.
Why is it mad to push them back?
Because they're under a hell of a lot of tension and they're super sharp.
Oh, so if you slip.
Like if you slip, it'll literally take the tip of your finger off. And what I was doing is I was holding the blades between my fingertips and pushing it back. And it's quite strong, man. The problem is it's not strong enough to not deploy when you don't want to broadhead that. Like now you got to be super careful when you're leopard crawling and.
No.
Leopard crawling's hard enough.
Yeah,
you just want a full blade drop shit.
Drop shit. These things.
Is that what it's called now? The 4-blade drop shit.
4-blade the drop shit.
So I couldn't tell how big that water buck is, but there's definitely a male
If they're
there.
with women, they're big.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Also, by that dam, there's like a stag that must be just dog tired because he's laying under a tree. He was laying under a tree for over an hour.
Did you tell Callum about the one
With
yesterday?
That ran up to us with his tongue hanging out the side of his mouth.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Yes,
That's
it
good
was
to
just
see.
like...
Yes, they
and
fuck
then it like
themselves up,
stopped at like... I don't know.
10 yards.
Yeah, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then you're like,
No,
ran away.
you want a big stag like to do that.
But he barely ran away. He only ran like
and then he
50
stopped.
meters away
It's actually,
and then stopped under the tree
it's
again.
actually crazy. Like I can tell you now, if that stag today, because that stag was fired up this morning. If that stag didn't have those does and that other little one with him, I could have probably literally just walked straight in there.
Oh, yeah.
He would have given 0 fucks.
Just not seeing anything.
No. They don't. They dorm, man. They get. Well, they're like a oak to 7 brandies in a lady Abbotsford Arms, and some hot totties waiting there for him. He's fucking.
Is that a place in East London?
Yes.
Okay.
Drink a watering hole.
Yeah.
The proverbial watering hole.
Okay, I'll get this.
Yes. There you go. Little. There's some dribbles from that. Hello.
How's it yours?
No.
Good, man.
Andrew.
Andy, Callum.
Callum, pleased to meet you.
Robin.
Robin, pleased to meet you. Yeah,
Nice to meet
so
you, man.
parenting's it's my favourite.
Yeah.
We've just got some clients from Finland, so
Cool. Wonderful. Where's Don at the moment?
he's at Game for Africa.
Okay, cool.
Opposite Majeja there, yeah.
Okay. Nice.
You guys can come right today.
Not yet, no.
Oh,
I had a nice stag at 50, but in thick stuff. I couldn't get a shot, and then eventually the wind just did a complete 180 on me, and it was
gone.
Well, actually, the does, he didn't want to go, but the does went, and he just went after them.
Yeah.
But they didn't see me, but yeah. Oh shit, I'm running with my fucking keys in my pocket. That's not a good idea.
In case you lose it.
Shit. That was
I've lost
and I'm been leopard crawling and all sorts.
I've lost a little fanny pack thing, At one side, one hunting denim Pringle. The fellas with Aubrey and Don and all those acts. And also I took it off to have a shit or a piss or something. Carried on walking, got to the house. I I went back the next morning, tried to walk the same, not a chance to find it. It had knives in it, sharpeners, you name it.
Got an air tag on it, so that I can find it. I haven't actually really. I must actually try it where it's like rural,
let's go into the bush and you just hide it somewhere. I'll hide it somewhere. Hide it with your car keys.
And then you forget where you put them.
Yeah, and I've seen a few of your videos and stuff, Callum. It's on the group and that's lekker. How long have you been hunting for?
Been 5 years recently, and then I didn't hunt for quite a while.
Okay.
And then I did about 4 or 5 years, like 2006 to about 2011. And then I stopped. I got married, had family, got kids. It was difficult to get away.
Yeah.
So But no, I'll be back at it. I'll be my, I think, fifth year now.
Oh, lekker.
Enjoy it, man.
When I started with, because Jeremy, obviously, I don't know if Jeremy's our other brother.
Yes.
Half brother, but
okay.
Yes, he was the first one to start hunting bow.
Yeah.
Sort of this old Pearson.
Yeah.
With the steel cables, bus cables and and then Don and I followed after that, and then Daniel, because Daniel's at Matola.
Yeah,
Skippers, yeah. So Jeremy and Daniel are Boots, and then Donnie and I.
Okay.
But my mom married their dad and had 2 boys, which was them, so that's how we all
connected.
intermingled there. That's East London for you. Every corner's got somebody united.
Yeah,
so...
okay. Yeah, it is a small
So now that's where we all fit in. So yeah, now I'm on about my 17th, 18th year.
That's awesome.
Nice.
But I moved to Oman 2 years ago with the fro. She's a teacher. We got a little 4-year-old daughter. Well, she's 4 now in June, and she's we were just every month. I mean, I'm obviously in the professional hunting. I'm actually an electrician by trade. She was a teacher, but she's every month credit card, like senior houses there. Like, we just weren't coming out. So she decided, while the little one's still young, let's go overseas. And we ended up in Oman. So I enjoy fishing. So I've been catching lots of tuna. And
that's nice fishing there. Hey?
Yo, Oman's, I bought a little boat.
That's awesome.
But we had like a 6-year plan, you know. So we've bought a little farm on the Kwalecha up the river up the road from my uncle's place.
Okay.
Ironwood Barn. Don't you know the wedding venue?
Yes. Yeah.
Roy Engelbeck. It's my mom's brother.
Okay, cool.
So it's him. His son's just bought. Next to him is the son's sister, and next to them is us. So we got.
That's lekker.
So lots of bushbucks. We've got a more little farm there now, but now it's trying to get roads done and fix up the house. It costs money. But fortunately, being over in Oman, I mean the currency is sitting on like 49 to 1. Currency is super strong.
Really?
So one real is 49 rand.
Wow.
It was 51 last week.
That's wild.
It's crazy. I think it's the 3rd strongest currency in the world. No tax. So that's the only way we can afford something, yes.
No, well, that's it.
We've had this plan, so at least I come home every hunting season because
do it while you can, eh?
Yeah, the fro, their season closes. I mean, school closes 5th of June because it's super hot. Jesus, I worked on Oak's boat one day in the prime of summer, and it was 53 degrees. No wind, but it's like an oven. It's like that
and
dry.
Is it dry though?
It's just that dry, like
53.
Yeah, 53 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
You know, when the sweat's running off, you're like, Jesus, what do? You just continue drinking water, and it doesn't really help.
Do your best.
But anyways, at least they're closed for that season, which happens to be hunting season. Yeah, so it's
awesome.
cool. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're talking about bushback and June, July, August.
This animal's quite lean.
I think a lot of them are lean already.
Really
like the one that we saw.
I was lucky that one.
Yesterday evening, one sort of was so tired it was like walking straight for us, and he stopped at about 8 yards, and his tongue's out like. And he saw us and he's like,
they go mad,
and then stopped again like.
But even he was chasing, there's a little spike there amongst them. I thought it was a doe, but it's a little spike. He was trying to move that one and then fighting the other one, but then sitting and lying, and then he gets up and then he sits and lies. I think they're just a bit moche.
Yeah.
It's also been, I think it's the full moon too. They acted until late.
And
early.
Yeah.
So they've got a full day.
Yo, you're cutting my meat there, Ayanda. It's your meat now. See your plan.
Yeah, there was a plan.
You mutilated it. Oh, this looks like crap. You have that. Just take some of the congealed blood and throw it on the side of the animal and cut the whole piece out.
Okay, just wash nicely, eh?
Alright.
Thank you. Okay, we're ready
Should we make a plan?
Yeah. A kilo water buck.
Oh, nice.
It's gone.
The bow, obviously.
Yeah.
Who's shooting it?
One of us.
Whoever gets to it first.
Maybe
full
we should
grass.
too.
So you can get to the knife and stab the other one in the calf quickest.
We'll see whose bow's faster. Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
We should take my broadhead button to the bush and then you throw it out and it's closer to center. Okay, then you.
Yeah, random distance, no range finding, closest to ball.
Yes. Okay. I was nearly guessing distance on that Impala this morning. This grass is so long, man.
Yeah.
I was bloody walking through and I kept just getting these random ranges.
Yeah.
Looks like 40, but I don't know.
It throws you off a bit,
Yeah, I mean, you can't see the whole animal. Also, it's difficult to judge. It looks closer than what it actually is.
I had that warthog. It's hard, right?
Yeah, I mean,
literally you just have the back.
Warthog and this stuff, you can't even see it.
Oh, no.
I can
just see the ridge of its
I
back.
can see the little ridge of its back, and it's okay, I think it's...
You just got that much lower.
And hope.
Shoot, it sounded okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope he's facing the way you think he is.
Hey, William.
We did a couple of those.
I shot one last week through a bush.
Oh, really?
Yes. Like proper.
8 yards, 10 yards max.
Board, not small.
Nah, just a little sound.
Oh, lekker.
Can you just send me the photos you took? One photo of each.
Yes, yeah.
Maybe none of them come out.
ons reis. Ja.
Good luck.
Mm.
Kill those fucking things, eh?
I don't, but
Oh,
it's triple
shit.
two.
You maybe take it with us back.
Lekker.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey, how's it, Robin? Hope you're well, man. Yeah, I'm still up in the mountains. Day 12 of chasing stags. I haven't seen my target buck in the last 3 days. But I'm on a rutting bed here. I've got a very nice black buck about 40 yards below me. And then I've got another big black buck about, as a crow flies, probably about a K. But yeah, I've been seeing some flipping awesome animals there. Just spotted a very nice good bull, like a big bull. So yeah, we'll see what happens when the day warms up.
Sure. Oh, we're going to walk, are we? I thought you were going to drive me to the town.
I did. The dam's behind these big trees.
Okay. See some antlers coming down. That's the ticket. We should fucking do that. Do that, and then like one of us will. He's walking like a trail. That'd be fucking brilliant. I bet you that would work. Okay, I feel like that's worth mentioning. So what just happened?
Well, I think Will should tell the story because he made it happen.
So, seeing as I'm a professional rattler, I took my antlers off the back of the van and I showed these young fine gentlemen how to rattle.
Why did you say young, look at me, and then change it to fun?
And yeah, we weren't expecting anything. And jeez, Mr. Chocolate Buck came running in.
But unfortunately, the PH will and my UK, not American friend didn't see, and they just carried on walking
straight towards it,
while I was frozen in place in true hunter mode. Reflexes of the panther. But yeah, I had it at 56 yards. We couldn't tell how big it was though, because it was looking straight at us. It wasn't bad, but yeah.
But it didn't go anywhere for a while.
Unfortunately, I need to pick my hunting partners a little bit better.
Yeah.
Or just not be so picky. Just shoot.
Technically, it would have been a dangerous shot because you guys were literally standing between me and it. You were literally at the peak of my trajectory of my arrow. I could have shot it over your heads.
Yeah, we did step aside. But good fun.
Clearly, you trust me.
So it's the last day. It's 5:45. The last day of the last hunt in South Africa. Yeah, the last couple of days haven't quite worked out. I mean, amazing at the beginning, but I feel like it's going to come right today. No, I think I can hear some rain now, so that might add some complications. I think I can hear rain. We'll have to see what the plan is. But yeah, it's been amazing here actually. Wellington Farms with William. So it's definitely an amazing location. So I will hopefully be back
Might be worth getting a bit more sleep with this rain, but let's see. So, the very rainy night last night. It was very soggy and cold as well, so everything was slow to wake up, including us. But things are up now and moving. It's 5 minutes to 9 in the morning, and we found, I think, 3 nice waterbuck pools in this valley that we're looking at. We've made a move around them. We can actually smell the one that Gal's up on the hill, sending us some notes. And apparently there's one that's moving towards us, so hopefully we can. Feeling good about this one.
He says he's in that river. I can see him. My voice note once, and he's right up near the river.
Up there?
No, he's right up near you in that river. He's almost at the top of the bush line. Okay,
yeah. I now believed what Callum had been saying. There are definitely some huge waterbuck in this area. And we just found probably the biggest one. So as we made a move on this huge waterbuck, things actually, in a strange way, turned to our favour, which was our detriment. I don't smell him as much anymore.
Oh, he's straight over there. So he is straight down here.
Okay.
So we're on the road.
Yeah.
We're here now.
Yeah.
So we're going to go straight down.
Move through that brush. You see him? The edge of the tree line. I see a waterbuck. I just don't want to move too much because he's feeding right now. I think it might be a cow. So as we continue to creep down the valley looking for this huge waterbuck, did you hear that? It's a big noise. Just as we stepped out, William slowly poked his head out to get his bearings and came face to face with the enormous waterbuck. This is the biggest waterbuck that I've ever seen in my life. But all we could do is stay dead still and hope for the best. He's right fucking there.
some of the people who are more connected with like indigenous thinking in some of the podcasts, like intuitive tracking and like intuitive hunting. It's like listening to your body pulling you, literally just walking and be like, I feel like it's this way, because you just know, like something in you knows, where there's like hundreds of thousands of years of evolution. They would have literally walked below this rock ledge. We could just come up there.
So we commiserated our way down the valley until we came across the second biggest water buck I'd ever seen. The wind swirled and they buggered off, leaving us with a few sorry miles to walk back to the Land Cruiser.
Let's move on.
Yeah,
two or 300 meters
so
that
what
way.
happened was he actually was walking straight up to you, and I couldn't get comms with you.
No, that was there. So
At the top, you mean?
Yeah, at the top, when you were at the top.
Yeah, when we saw him.
Then he, but he walked like right into you guys. He was
Yeah,
walking
so
to you, and you were walking to him.
We stopped, and there was a bush with an opening like this. And something said to me we should step inside here. And then I looked, I thought, okay, if we could get there. And as we took one step forward, then he stepped out.
36 yards.
Yeah, I was trying to, because he was just like, he was on a beeline. I think he was going to the water trough, actually.
I don't think so, because where he was standing, there was a water trough.
Oh, is it? Okay. So anyway, he bailed and went all the way down, back through where we saw him first originally. He went into where I saw you guys stalking in. But as you hit the edge of that bush line, he blew out the back and he came in the bottom of this bush.
So he did see us.
Yeah, he blew out the bottom. Then as he blew out the bottom, I was sitting out there. I've been watching the Soak was bedding here. A big chocolate stag came and but I think he was actually trying to get this waterbuck to fuck off. And he kind of stood and looked, and the waterbuck just like put its head down like this, and he fucking turned and he came in here. So I put a stalk in on him. I went in there, put a stalk and rattled. He wouldn't come out.
We heard rattles.
Yeah, he wasn't keen on coming out. And then the same thing again. I don't know what happened, but like I wasn't moving at all. And the does just
decided to go.
Weird, yeah. So I don't know what happened there. And then so I thought, well, let me have a go at this guy. I had him at 30 and I was full draw, but every time he stopped after I literally did your thing. I was like, hey dude, can you stand up? I literally said it because he was just bedded and he wouldn't. I hit the tree. I was like doing everything to get him to stand up, and he was just like sitting there. I was like, just fucking stand up. I didn't want to take a bedded shot. I mean, I could have probably, but I don't know the anatomy of them well enough.
They like turned
and
a bit more
also,
towards you.
You know when they
away
like
from you.
he like rolled over.
You got to shoot him lower.
So I would have, you
you're shooting it from behind.
Yeah, from the back.
From behind. Then you got to go in above the shoulder.
He was lying this way, facing that way.
Weird.
So then I had him at full draw, and I was like, I actually deliberately moved to try and get him to move, because he had a bush between me and him, and he was like, he couldn't quite make out what I was, and he's the one time he stopped broadside, literally had a tree dead on us. Yeah. So anyway, there was an impala. Did you see that impala ran?
We didn't see it. No, we looked for it.
Yeah,
good work there, man.
He might have bailed when I came down, because I think my wind would have blown across, and that's actually why I sat up here for so long, because I didn't want to come down. If that water buck was in that bush, I probably would have winded him maybe back to you. Maybe it wouldn't have been a terrible idea.
Well, thanks for that, sir. Thanks for
Sorry.
being our angel in disguise.
Yeah.
There's a thing.
Just the comms was just difficult. You need a radio.
Well,
if we'd had and I've got 4 in my freaking thing, we could have just used those.
You know, there's a new thing with iPhones now.
Yes.
We were using it in Colorado. It was a beta. I don't know if it will be ready yet.
It is on. They said it's from iPhone, the latest software and on iPhone 14.
You can send text messages through satellite now on iPhone. Okay.
So it's like those Garmin InReach things.
Basically the same. That's how we shot.
But only iPhone to iPhone.
The moose in Colorado.
But how do you send the message?
With no signal.
How do you actually? Do you just use a
go into a
SMS?
mode with an SMS? It just sends an iMessage, and you
I
get
sent you one though, because I still thought about it.
No, but we're not. You've got to have a thing downloaded, like a beta thing downloaded. I don't have that on my phone.
Dude, he is in the thicket right at the bottom of the valley. So yeah, okay.
I did get some of your messages.
Yeah, the WhatsApps.
But
I had a mountain reedbuck, 40 yards.
Okay.
But those actually stuffed me up. I had them in my hand and I had to put them down, and I put them down and I didn't realize I'd put them like on a rock, and they slipped off the rock as I was like putting my arrow in. So.
You had an exciting day then.
Yeah, I've had pretty good.
We had like extreme intense focus on not making any noise for an animal that wasn't there.
You know, when I saw him blow out, I was like, I looked at my phone, none of your messages, and I was actually like, you know what? Fuck it, I need to go.
Yeah.
Like, I need to get in here.
Good, I'm glad you did.
So, yeah.
That would have been a very boring thing watching us.
Yeah. He went in the bottom here, but I think he carried on going. I don't think he stopped. So how did my rattling sound?
Sounded
good.
We didn't go like, oh,
croak.
yeah. We were like, hey, do you hear that rattling? We weren't like, hey, do you hear Callum rattling?
Who's that idiot rattling? Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I managed to get a mean scratch on my...
Oh, good.
Oh, well.
Christened.
Christened. You know me and my stuff, try and keep it looking like me.
There's
Anyway.
some raised heart rate.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
I actually did a bit of your breathing technique on this hook.
Oh, you did?
I need to just calm down.
Oh, that double
wait
breath
for it.
thing.
Yeah, I just did the double
That
breath.
works like
Or
that.
triple breath, actually. Yeah, man, these stags are fucking irritating me, man. I can't get them to come out.
I think the rut's...
I think that's because the rut's maybe not...
done.
Because if that oak was on rutting and he's a big guy and he was croaking in here eventually, like he hadn't croaked at all.
Yeah,
Only as I came in, he actually started croaking.
We heard that.
And
Like just one...
Yeah,
one
and then I
thing.
rattled and fuck nothing. Just stayed with his does. And he only had like one or two.
It's just probably just tired. It's like, nah, man, I don't feel like fighting anymore. I already fucked.
You've got thing in your roller guard.
Thanks. Wow, you just broke it. You just broke it. What broke off?
Just that little bit there. Oh, you hit your finger. That one there.
Yeah. Taste it.
Maybe they know it's dead ones, not real ones.
No.
I don't know.
I don't really taste of anything.
Well, it's just calcium.
Bone, I guess.
I'm left I'm pretty sure was a koi on a top of a anthill here for you. Because I kind of thought you guys were probably going to walk.
You left a what?
A mushroom.
Oh, you
I think
did?
it's a proper one. It's got like a stem goes down and then a big black bulb at the
Oh,
bottom.
yeah, that's the real deal.
It's just over here if you want to
Is
go
it
fetch
close?
Well, it's probably 100 meters. It's close.
I'd walk 100 meters for a mushroom.
Let's go there.
Okay, time for a quick pivot. We climbed down from the mountain because we saw the last horny buck of the rut, who would be enormous. Nah, not enormous, but like he's got a nice paddle on one side and then actually snapped his other half off, which looks pretty cool to me, but yeah, worth a look. Let's go see how close we can get. Wow, I went far. Fucking hell. Well, that was fun. No. No, sadly not. So many eyes, you're right. I got in there, but a doe jumped up like 5 meters in front of me and was like looking at me. I just laid down straight away.
Yes.
And it like didn't alert or anything, just kind of walked over to where the guy was losing his mind.
Yes.
And then crept in further. It was looking good. I was about 50, 45 yards.
Okay.
Maybe 50, 55 yards, I don't know. But just couldn't get a shot.
Yes, man.
And then another one kind of saw me and started moving. So obviously it was just a kind of a bit of a cat and mouse moving across until at the end, one of them was running. But actually at the end, I think I would have killed him. Like they relocated to a different area that was way more open, but I had like 3 big bushes in front of me. And I just literally got up and just like fucking ran up there. None of them could see me, except there was a group of 6 mountain rebuck just to the left of them who fucking spoiled it for me. So if they hadn't been there, the others were just kind of all backs away feeding. I could have been like 30-yard shot, 40-yard shot. So, but it was good though, it was good fun. Oh, I need to get the shit.
Yeah, I'm wondering what's going on.
Sorry, man. Tried to get it done. I fucking really tried then. I was crawling and like just laying. Whenever anything kind of like started to look a little bit like, oh, what's that? Yeah. It was a low percentage stalk, I think. Yeah. From the start. But he's nice. He'll be nice next year, man.
Yeah.
I think he'll be really nice. So we don't have much light left, eh? So I guess we just walk back towards the truck and see what we see, or do you think it's worth having a look over there? The fallows definitely aren't there.
We should see something on the way back to the truck.
Okay. Is that acacia wood?
No. Just that little bush over there.
It's like a nice dark swirl on that wood. It's like, it looks a bit like sinker wood. Do you know sinker wood? It's like it's wood that like redwood that gets buried under rivers.
Okay.
And is left for like 150 years, and it gets this like really dark staining, and it's like super valuable.
Oh, really?
Because people like to make furniture and stuff with it.
Okay.
That's the end of the second week of hunting in the Eastern Cape. But it's been epic. Nice to check out a new property, meet some new people. Yeah, definitely an amazing place. Fingers crossed I get back ASAP. So, I am on the road, hunt done, meat loaded into the back of the Suzuki Swift, which is a tiny rental car with 2-wheel drive and very rough roads. As usual, that's how we like to roll, literally. And what do I see in front of me now? If there was going to be any animal that jumps in front of me and stops and stares at my vehicle, it is a waterbuck bull. I think he's probably trying to taunt me. Okay, so now I just need to make a plan. It's like very late. Well, it's not very late. It's like, I'm lying. I'm just being dramatic. It's 20 to 9, but there's not going to be any butcher who's going to open up for me right now. Not in a town where no one knows me. So I'm going to make a plan to keep the meat cool overnight. Caden has kindly lent me his cool bag, giant cool bag, that I have now
put 12 bags of ice in the back with it. So a bunch of blankets on top and things. So I think it should be fine. Hopefully, I also put that in bags so it doesn't leak water everywhere. So yeah, should be good. Now I just need to drive the last hour home. Not home, to Callum's home, which is about to be my home for a night or two.
Thank you.
Hello, just that one, please. Oh, can I also get, I think maybe 12 bags of ice.
12.
12.
Okay. No problem.
Welcome to the Wild Dispatch.